Welcome to a Command & Conquer cast between HellRaiser in yellow on the other side, but this is Booster in the blue with Nod versus HellRaiser, as I said, in yellow with Nod as well. We've got a Nod mirror, because that's what you get if you have Nod and Nod as the two players in a 1v1. Firstly, Booster is going for flamethrowers immediately. On this side, HellRaiser actually going for the refinery first. A little bit of a greedy approach. But if you think you know what your enemy is going to do, it makes sense. Though HellRaiser seems to be quite a lot slower than Booster. Because I think, yep, there is the second refinery out for Booster, and all of a sudden your greedy economic start has not really paid off. Enemy has more scouting, was earlier with the second refinery. So I don't know. I think HellRaiser is high level, or at least approximately the same level as Booster. But maybe that's just because of their late game. Maybe they're way better in the late game than Booster is. I don't know. Anyways, third refinery is out, just like it is on the other side. And 5 minigunners running into a flamethrower. No, they won't. Okay. So, Booster's scouting, not great, but decent. HellRaiser's bad. And 4 minigunners run into a flamethrower. And they get half dead. Well, they get shot once, which leaves them on like half HP. Over here, minigunner just trying to be annoying. Okay, sure thing. Does cost HellRaiser a little bit more cash. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. And over here, I think 3 of the flamethrowers or 4 of them went down. Because I think this is the 5th flamethrower of the 5th minigunner of the 5 minigunners run into a flamethrower joke. That wasn't exactly a joke. Anyways, what are we all doing? No airstrip out for HellRaiser yet. Man, this guy is greedy. 6 refineries already. So even though they are like later with their refineries generally, they seem to be a little bit of a slower player than Booster is. They do actually have so much greed, which should honestly be able to win games. If that's this game, I don't know. But that does win games, because good economy is important. Though against Nod, spamming is also important. And HellRaiser. Are you going to place a airstrip at some point? I mean, that's the second one for Booster, and you don't have a first. Over on this side, power plant will go down. Booster, could you please just let HellRaiser get their army going? Because there is their airstrip, but by now, power plant has gone down already. Over here, maybe there are other things that can go down. Actually, just the airstrip itself could go down. So, something I personally would say that in HellRaiser's case, if you're trying to be this greedy, maybe just build 1 or 2 turrets in like choke points. Because turrets are really good against buggies. And that could just like hold Booster off for long enough to get your economy rolling and then your production. That's what I would expect to be decent if you really want to go this greedy. It's quite all in, I guess. If you don't get punished, well, then you win. If you do get punished, then you don't have a way back pretty much. Because by now, 4 buildings have been raised by Booster. 5 now. And this one got sold off. So yes, you do have a lot of production in terms of minigunners. And you do have a lot of power plants because you need a lot of power. And a lot of them get killed. But you still only have like 5 to 7 buggies or so. your command center, your communications, no, your construction yard could honestly even just go down still. Don't expect it to go down, but maybe if Booster decided to take it down a little bit earlier, it could have gone down. And if these units get pulled to the south, then more could go down over here. Which, honestly, one of these refineries will still go down. But with these units relatively close by now, I don't expect more to go down. So, buggies, over on this side just sitting there, here, moving in. And, well, honestly, I still don't know when HellRaiser's economy is going to kick in, because, well, they only have 5 refineries left. So where is your economy now? Buggies getting shot over there. Well, being shot, getting shot, both of them. And over here, well, buggies running through each other. Honestly, Booster, you're starting to fall behind with just like 3 refineries. Even though you've taken down a whole lot, there are still 5, 6 working refineries. There's the 7th. And by now, HellRaiser's army is actually bigger than yours. This does surprise me quite a bit. Construction yard there goes and sold off. That means 2,000 in the bank once again for Booster. But it also signals the end, I feel, because that means your economy will never be better than this. And it's not exactly great. Their airstrip will be sold off. At least it should be, because you can't keep up the production out of 2 anyways, with 3 refineries. But I guess you're just keeping it up as long as possible, just because then you can get a couple of kills. And, well, actually, it's almost out-healing the DPS from the buggies, but not exactly. And there it goes. Buggies are coming out now. However, are buggies enough? I don't expect it. There are now 2 airstrips for HellRaiser, who still has a construction yard, and quite a lot of buggies, and a good economy, because they have 2,000 in the bank still. Which, to me, well, to me that means that HellRaiser, with the very slow start, should actually just win this. Yes, buggies are great and all, but you don't have enough. Bikes are great, but you don't have enough. 2 buggies over there, a couple of minigunners. Here, like 2 bikes. That's it. You've got like 1 buggy there. Flamethrower, engineer, I guess. But like 100 minigunners over here. 20 buggies over here. And that up against the against the stronger economy. You know, Booster, I really expected you to win this at some point, because you were damaging HellRaiser a lot. They didn't have production, but you actually ended up losing. Or at least that's what it looks like. I mean, maybe this engineer will be able to do something marvelous, but like, I don't expect it to. Yes, it might be able to get the construction yard, though. Wouldn't surprise me if the flamethrowers actually kill it. Okay, HellRaiser doesn't pay attention to it. There you go. Uh-oh. Seems like that was actually sold by HellRaiser. They were paying attention to it, and actually managed to kill both your engineer and sell off the construction yard. Really annoying when that happens. But yeah, Booster, you lost it. So well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.